just looked you in the eye and meowed. What was that? A demand for food? A friendly greeting? Or maybe even a complaint about the service? Every cat owner hears this sound dozens of times a day. But what does it really mean? Today, we're diving deep into the world of feline communication to decode the 5 main types of meows. I promise by the end of this video, you won't just understand your furry friend better. You'll even learn how to respond. Let's start with an astonishing fact. Adult cats almost never meow to each other. In the wild, this sound is primarily used by kittens to call for their mother. Yet, when interacting with humans, cats continue to meow their entire lives. So, every meow isn't just a sound. It's a conscious attempt to convey a specific message to you. Essentially, your cat has learned to speak human, as they understand it, and now we're about to become their interpreters. So, let's kick things off with the most iconic sound. First up, the classic short meow. It's a short, clear, mid-pitch sound. Not too loud, not too soft. You could say it's the default setting in cat-human communication. It's the most common signal you'll hear day in and day out. So what does it mean? 9 times out of 10, it's a simple, friendly, hello, or a polite, I'm here, notice me. Imagine this, your cat walks into the room where you're sitting, looks at you, and makes this single sound. She's not asking for food, she's not complaining, she's simply announcing her presence and acknowledging yours. It's a sort of social ritual, just like we say good morning to family members. The cat is sort of checking in, making sure you're there and everything's okay. Sometimes you'll hear this sound when you simply walk past your cat or accidentally make eye contact with them. It's her way of saying, I see you, all good. It's important to understand that there's no urgency or specific demand in this sound. It's the most neutral and polite signal in a cat's entire repertoire. The best response from your side is a calm, hi there, sweetie, or even a slow blink. In cat language, this signifies trust and friendliness. This way you show that you've noticed her too and are happy to see her, completing the communication loop. Great, so we've covered the greetings. But what if your cat isn't content with just a single meow? Now on to the second type, a rapid-fire series of short meows. Imagine this. You open the front door after a long day at work, and immediately your furry friend greets you, rushing to meet you and letting out a rapid succession of short meows. The sound is incredibly lively, almost like a bird chirping. In this case, the message is clear. You're home! I'm so happy to see you. I've missed you so much. This is pure, concentrated delight and intense excitement. The cat is literally overflowing with emotion and can't contain it in just one short sound. The more meows in the series, the more intense their joy. This behaviour is especially common for very social cats and those deeply attached to their owners. They truly miss you when left alone, and your arrival is the highlight of their day. This series of meows is often accompanied by rubbing against your legs, a tail held high, and purring. Their entire body language screams pure joy. Sometimes this enthusiastic tirade can also be heard in anticipation of something very pleasant. For instance, when you pull out their favourite treat or rustle the food bag. It's their way of egging you on, saying, Go, go, you're doing it right. I'm so excited. This is a very positive signal, showing just how important you are to your pet. Now, let's shift from those cheerful greetings to something a bit more serious. The third type of meow, one that simply cannot be ignored, is that long, demanding meow. This sound is distinct from the previous two. It's much longer, often starting on a low note and rising to a high-pitched, almost wailing sound. The volume is also considerably louder. If a short meow is a polite tap on the door, then this drawn-out meow is a persistent, unending doorbell that won't stop until you answer. Here, your cat isn't just hinting anymore. She's issuing a clear demand. She wants something, she knows exactly what she wants, and she wants it now. This is the language of ultimatums. The most common scenarios where you'll hear this sound are by an empty food or water bowl. Your cat will look from you to the bowl, declaring with this drawn-out cry, "Hey, it's empty! Service is overdue!" Another classic example is at a closed door. She wants to enter a room, or perhaps go out onto the balcony. She simply cannot comprehend why a door that's usually open has suddenly become an impenetrable barrier. This sound is a result of learned behaviour. Your cat tried this tone once and it worked. You fulfilled her request, so she remembered that this specific intonation leads to the desired outcome. Essentially, it's her learned command for you. It's incredibly difficult to ignore, and cats know this all too well. Now let's talk about a sound that makes any cat owner's heart skip a beat. This is the fourth type of meow, a high-pitched, piercing meow. Forget everything we've discussed so far. This isn't a request or a greeting. This is a distress call. The sound is short, explosive, and incredibly high-pitched. Imagine a sharp squeal or a piercing shriek. It's an instinctive cry that a cat barely controls. There are two main reasons for this sound. The first, and most common, is sudden, sharp pain. You might have been walking in a dark hallway and accidentally stepped on her tail. Or perhaps you didn't notice her slip past and caught her paw in a door. Maybe she even misjudged a jump from a shelf and landed awkwardly. It's the exact same reflexive reaction as when we stub our little toe on a sofa leg. The second reason is an intense, sudden fright. A deafening crash of a dropped pot from the kitchen. You might have suddenly turned on the vacuum cleaner right next to her, or perhaps you just made a quick movement that her brain perceived as an attack. What should you do in such a situation? First, freeze. Your movement might have been the trigger. Second, in a quiet, calm voice, start talking to your cat to soothe her. Then, once she's recovered a little, gently examine her. If you notice your cat making this cry regularly and without any apparent reason, for instance, just when you pick her up, it's a very serious reason to immediately contact a vet. It could be a sign of an underlying illness, such as arthritis or dental problems. This sound is a red flag that you must not ignore. And now, for the biggest secret about cat language, the one that changes everything. Your cat isn't relying on some universal dictionary of 5 types of meows. Instead, they're creating a unique language just for you, and that's pretty astounding. They experiment with different intonations, varying volumes, and observe which sounds elicit the desired response from you. In essence, you're both building your very own, unique dialect. If a long, drawn-out meow once got you to get up and open a can of their favourite pâté, rest assured your cat will remember that sound and use it as their special command. This is precisely why your cat's communication can be dramatically different from your neighbour's. It's not just instinct. It's genuine, learned communication built upon your unique relationship. Your cat is your personal linguist. So, while recognising these 5 basic signals is a great start, the key is to keep listening and observing, because your pet is constantly refining their language just for you. Thanks for watching this video until the end. If you learned something new about your furry friend, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more animal secrets. Now we're curious. What's the most unusual sound your cat makes, and what do you think it means? Share your stories in the comments below.